Chapter 5 Army Aviation Capabilities and Characteristics. AH-64 Apache Characteristics. The AH-64 Apache helicopter is a twin-engine, tandem-seat, aerial weapons platform capable of performing attack, movement-to-contact, reconnaissance, and security operations. The combination of sensors and armament systems, the AH-64, employs allows the ground maneuver commander to gain a position of relative advantage. It can mount several types of assemblies to the aircraft mast above the rotor system. The Longbow Fire Control Radar is a battlefield radar system capable of detecting, locating, and classifying ground and airborne targets. The Fire Control Radar augments the helicopter's weapon delivery capability through the use of a target acquisition logic, coupled with radar-guided Hellfire missiles. The Apache can also mount various assemblies to enable reception of video signals from other platforms, including UAS and enhanced manned-unmanned teaming operations. More information can be found in appropriate technical manuals. Specifications: fuselage length 49 feet 8 inches. Maximum height 17 feet 6 inches. Fuselage width 16 feet 4 inches with wing stores. Main rotor diameter 48 to 49 feet. Maximum gross weight 23,000 pounds. Cruise airspeed 110 to 120 knots. Maximum continuous airspeed 140 to 145 knots. Normal fuel endurance approximately 2 hours. Average fuel burn 150 gallons per hour. Sensors. In-source evaluation. Fire Control Radar (FCR) is capable of detecting, classifying, and prioritizing targets without visual line of sight or in limited visibility, and engaging with radar frequency (RF) Hellfire missiles. Radar Frequency Interferometer (RF) identifies and prioritizes radar emitters based on pre-designated signatures. Navigation equipment. Dual Global Positioning System (GPS) and Inertial Navigation System Doppler Radar, Automatic Direction Finder (ADF), AH-64 only, Dual Very High Frequency Omnidirectional Range (VOR) and Instrument Landing System (ILS). Additional capabilities: use of Infrared Zoom Laser Illuminator Designator (IZLID) allows ground units to view laser markers through night vision goggles (NVG). Modernized Target Acquisition and Designation Site (MTADS) Laser Rangefinder and Designator capable of returning range values from point to aircraft as well as designating targets for autonomous and remote Hellfire engagements. Tactical Common Data Link or Upper Receiver for interoperability with unmanned aircraft systems UAS, United States Air Force, United States Navy, and United States Marine Corps aircraft. Fuel capacity 376 gallons based on configuration. The AH-64 helicopter armament capabilities consist of a 30mm cannon area weapon system, a configurable 2.75-inch aerial rocket system, and a Hellfire modular missile system. The 30mm cannon fires the MES-789 high-explosive dual-purpose shape charge round, effective against thin-skinned targets at ranges up to approximately 17. Hellfire missile and aerial rocket systems can be mounted asymmetrically on the 4 universal wing store pylons, 2 on each side of the aircraft, based on mission requirements. Each pylon may carry up to 19 rockets in a rocket launcher or 4 AGM, 114 Hellfire missiles on attached missile launchers. The aircraft is capable of employing a variety of rocket and Hellfire variants. Rocket variants include high-explosive flechette, multi-purpose submunition, and smoke. The aircraft can also employ the Advanced Precision Kill Weapon System for more precise rocket engagements. Hellfire missiles may be laser or radar-guided. Warhead variants include high-explosive shaped charge, fragmentation, or multi-purpose programmable. Environmental conditions may significantly restrict weapons loads and station time associated with those loads. The aircraft can also attach and carry additional external and internal auxiliary fuel tanks. For more information on Apache armament systems, CTC 34.3 or 60 AH-60 LM Blackhawk characteristics. The Sikorsky UH-60 LM Blackhawk is a twin-engine, dual-seat utility helicopter. The primary missions of the Blackhawk are air assault, air movement, command and control, C2 support, air medical evacuation, MEDEVAC, AH-60 variant, and, as required, casualty evacuation, CSEVAC. It is designed to carry 11 combat-loaded air assault troops with seats installed. It can also move light field artillery pieces and supporting stock. More information can be found in appropriate technical manuals. Specifications: fuselage length UH-60 41 feet 4 inches, UH-60 41 feet 5 inches. Height: UH-60 12 feet 4 inches at center hub, 16 feet 10 inches at tail rotor. UH-60 16 feet 11 inches at tail rotor. Fuselage width: 14 feet 4 inches at the stabilator, 21 feet with external store support system, ESS and crashworthy external fuel system, CEF's tank installed. Main rotor diameter: 53 feet 8 inches. Cabin floor dimensions: 72 inches wide by 151 inches long. Cabin door dimensions: 68 inches wide by 53.5 inches high. Maximum gross weight: 22,000 pounds. Maximum cargo hook load: UH-60 8,000 pounds. UH-60 and M 9,000 pounds. Cruise airspeed 120 to 145 knots. Airspeed with external sling loads 120 knots maximum. Maximum continuous airspeed 156 knots. Normal fuel endurance approximately 2 hours. Average burn rate 150 gallons per hour. Armament: 2 M240H 7.62 mm machine guns. Optics: NVG. Forward-looking infrared, FLI are optional too. Navigation equipment: Doppler GPS VOR ADF. Additional capabilities: fuel capacity 362 gallons internal. The ESS allows configuration for extended operations without refueling for more than 5 hours, with 2 200-gallon fuel tanks and ferry and self-deployment flights with 4 200-gallon fuel tanks. The enhanced mission command console, if installed, provides the maneuver commander with an airborne platform supporting 6 secure frequency modulated radios, 1 high-frequency HF radio, 2 very high-frequency VHF radios, and 2 ultra-high frequency can be configured with the Volcano mine dispensing system, which requires 8 hours to install. Capable of inserting and extracting troops with fast rope insertion and extraction system FRIES and Special Patrol Infiltration and Extraction System SPIES. For AH-60 Air Ambulance version, rescue hoist with a capacity of 600 pounds and patient capacity of 6-liter or ambulatory or a combination. Limitations: use of the ESS for fuel tanks restricts access to the cabin doors for troops and bulky cargo or litters. It also reduces the payload and maximum speed. Cruise speed is decreased when conducting external load operations. CH-47F Chinook characteristics: the Boeing CH-47F Chinook is a twin-engine, tandem-rotor heavy-lift helicopter. Its primary missions are air assault and air movement. It is also capable of performing aerial CACVAC, water bucket paradrop and helicast missions. The versatility of the CH-47 enables rapid repositioning of maneuver forces across the breadth and throughout the depth of an area of operations. More information can be found in the appropriate technical manual. Specifications: fuselage length 50 feet 9 inches, height 18 feet 11 inches, fuselage width 12 feet 5 inches, main rotor diameter 60 feet for a single rotor system, 60 by 99 feet for the entire tandem system. Cargo space approximately 1500 cubic feet. Cabin height 6 feet 6 inches. Floor space 30 feet 6 inches long by 7 feet 6 inches wide. Maximum gross weight 50,000 pounds. Maximum load for forward and aft hooks 17,000 pounds. Maximum tandem load for forward and aft hooks 25,000 pounds. Maximum load for center hook 26,000 pounds. Cruise airspeed 120 to 145 knots. Maximum continuous airspeed 170 knots. Airspeed with external sling loads 120 knots maximum. Normal fuel endurance approximately 2.5 to 3 hours. Average burn rate 330 gallons per hour. Armament 3 M240 Chos 7.62 mm machine guns, 2 cabin mounted and 1 ramp mounted. Optics, NVGA, navigation equipment, GPS, embedded global positioning system, inertial, EGI and VR navigation sets. Additional capabilities can be configured with 2,460 gallons of fuel for a mobile forward area refueling system, Fat Cow. Fuel capacity 1030 gallons. Can drop 2,000 gallons of water during water bucket operations. 150-foot rescue hoist can lift up to 600 pounds through the center cargo hatch. May load litters directly to the floor or transport up to 31 ambulatory patients for aerial CACVA. Limitations: cruise speed is greatly decreased by light, bulk sling loads. MQ-on-S Grey Eagle characteristics. The MQ-on-EC Grey Eagle is a multi-mission, multi-payload system whose primary mission is to provide dedicated, mission-configured UAS support to Division Combat Aviation, Fires and Battlefield Surveillance Brigades, Brigade Combat Teams, BCs, and other Army and Joint Force units. It is capable of long endurance, near real-time reconnaissance and precision attack. Grey Eagle companies are organic to the Combat Aviation Brigade, CAB, and the Military Intelligence Aerial Exploitation Brigade. Grey Eagles may team with CAB manned aircraft or operate autonomously in support of ground force commander objectives and information requirements. More information can be found in the appropriate technical manual. Specifications: fuselage length 29 feet, height 9 feet 8 inches, main wingspan 56.3 feet, endurance 22 hours without armament. Propulsion: heavy fuel engine 1.7 or 2 liters. Maximum gross takeoff weight 1.7 or 3,200 pounds. Total 3,600 pounds. Maximum altitude 25,000 feet above mean sea level. Runway requirement 4,500 feet at 9,000 feet density altitude, hard surface only. Cruise airspeed 80 knots. Maximum continuous airspeed 130 knots. Normal fuel endurance 22 hours. Armament: 4 Hellfire missiles. Optics: electro-optical infrared, IR, laser pointer, laser rangefinder, laser designator, laser spot tracker. Data link equipment: Q-Satellite Communication SATCOM, Q-Tactical Common Data Link TCDL. Additional capabilities: Synthetic Aperture Radar (SAR), Ground Moving Target Indicator (GMTI). Limitations: aircraft endurance is reduced when armed with Hellfire missiles. The MQ-ONEC Grey Eagle UAS is used in support of reconnaissance and surveillance requirements. The MQ-ONEC can be outfitted with the AGM-114 Hellfire missile for attacking selected targets. The MQ-ONEC uses a laser rangefinder and a laser designator, which is used to determine the range to the target and to designate targets for delivery of laser-guided munitions. 4 missiles are carried in the attack configuration, and 2 are carried in the reconnaissance attack configuration. The MQ-ONEC aircraft can carry the AGM-114P and AGM-114R2 series of missiles. The AGM-114R incorporates an integrated blast fragmentation sleeve warhead, which provides the commander with 3 capabilities: a high explosive anti-tank capability with a precursor charge, a blast fragmentation capability for light vehicles and personnel, and a settable delay to allow the warhead to penetrate into a structure, maximizing the overpressure feature of the warhead before detonation occurs. The AGM-114R2 additionally incorporates a height of burst capability, which detonates the warhead prior to the missile impacting the target. For more information on Grey Eagle armament systems, CTC 3433. RQ-7B1 VF2 Shadow characteristics. The RQ-7B1 V2 is a tactical UAS with a primary mission of reconnaissance. Organic to the Air Cavalry Squadron, ACS and the CAB, and to the Military Intelligence Company and a BCT, Shadows may team with CAB-manned aircraft or operate autonomously in support of ground force commander objectives. More information can be found in the appropriate technical manual. Specifications: length RQ-7B1 11 feet 4 inches. RQ-7B2 12 feet. Height 3 feet 2 inches. Main wingspan RQ-7B1 14 feet. RQ-7B2 20 feet 5 inches. Endurance RQ-7B1 5 hours. RQ-7B2 8 hours. Maximum gross takeoff weight RQ-7B1 404 pounds. RQ-7B2 467 pounds. Maximum altitude 15,000 wood-feet mean sea level. Launch and recovery requirements: 220 meters by 50 meters area. May land on unimproved surfaces. Cruise airspeed 70 to 80 knots. Maximum dash airspeed 110 knots. Normal fuel endurance. RQ-7B1 6 hours. RQ-7B2 9 hours. Optics: electro-optical, infrared and laser pointer, laser rangefinder and laser designator. Data link equipment: RQ-7B1 S-band UHF band. Video C-band. RQ-7B2 Tactical Common Data Link TCDL Ku-band UHF band. Video UHF band. Additional capabilities: laser classification, class of E designator, class of ICE, AIB, rangefinder, class of II. Frequency modulation radio communications relay package. Limitations: aircraft uses 100 low-lead aviation gasoline. Aircraft is sensitive to weather conditions. Dust, rain and low ceilings ground aircraft. C-12 series aircraft. The C-12 series of aircraft are pressurized low-wing, all-metal aircraft powered by 2 P-60-42 turboprop engines. The aircraft has all-weather capability and is distinguishable by its slender, streamlined engine, nacelles, 4-blade propellers, T-tail, and dual aft body strakes. The basic mission of the aircraft is to provide scheduled or unscheduled air transportation of passengers and cargo in any area of the world. More information can be found in the appropriate technical manuals. Specifications: fuselage length 43 feet 10 inches, height 14 feet 6 inches, main wing span 54 feet 6 inches, propulsion 2 PT6A42 turboprop engines, maximum gross takeoff weight 12,500 pounds, maximum ceiling 35,000 feet mean sea level, cruise airspeed 294 knots, range 3,658 kilometers. RC-12 Guardrail. Guardrail is a theater-level airborne signals intelligence collection and location system employed against threat communications and non-communications emitters. The system provides near real-time signals intelligence collection and target intelligence to warfighters within the theater area. The aircraft crew consists of 2 pilots, and all mission equipment is operated remotely from home station. Mach 12 Enhanced Medium Altitude Reconnaissance and Surveillance System. The MC-12 Enhanced Medium Altitude Reconnaissance and Surveillance System aircraft is capable of both full-motion video and other intelligence collection. The crew consists of 2 pilots and 2 payload operators. The aircraft has an extensive communications capability in order to allow a wide variety of missions. The mission capabilities of this aircraft consist of reconnaissance, pattern analysis, change detection, target locating and tracking, and wide area reconnaissance and surveillance. The mission tasking is given by theater, but the aircraft can be tasked down to individual units if needed. UC-35 aircraft. The UC-35 is a twin-engine turbofan medium-range aircraft. Its principal mission is air movement of passengers and cargo. Specifications: fuselage length 48 feet 9 inches, height 15 feet, main wing span 54 feet 2 inches, propulsion 2 GT15-5 turbofan jet engines, maximum gross takeoff weight 16,300 pounds. Maximum ceiling 45,000 feet mean sea level. Cruise airspeed 430 knots. Range 2,925 kilometers. An SQ-135 mobile tower system. Organic to the Air Traffic Company in the CAB and the Airfield Operations Battalion, the ANMSQ-135 mobile tower system is a rapid deployable air traffic control ATC tower, and airfield lighting system that quickly establishes air traffic services ATS for arrival, departure, and ground operations. Equipment is included to remotely command airfield operations, including control of existing airfield lighting. Controllers manage airspace from the surface to 10,000 feet out to a 5-mile radius. When assisted by appropriate navigation aids, not organic, the ANMSQ-135 provides ATS in all weather conditions, night or day, for military and civilian aircraft. The ANMSQ-135 is transportable by all standard land, rail, and sea methods. Additionally, the complete ANMQS-135 is transportable by C-17 and larger fixed-wing FW aircraft too. However, only the ATC tower, airfield lighting system generator and equipment trailer, airfield lighting system lighting and equipment trailer, and airfield lighting system movers 1 and 2 can be sling-loaded by CH-47 and larger rotary wing RW aircraft. More information can be found in TC 34.6. On TPN 31, Air Traffic Navigation, Integration and Coordination System. The ANTPN 31 normally deploys along with a tower system as part of initial or follow-on forces to establish an all-weather instrument landing capability at landing sites and airfields within the joint operations and theater areas of responsibility. The Air Traffic Navigation, Integration, and Coordination System, ATN-AVICs, can provide ground-controlled approach operations within 60 minutes of arrival in an area of operations. ATN-AVICS directly interfaces by voice and digital data links with the Tower Systems and Tactical Airspace Integration System (TAS) of the CABTAB AOB Division, and Theater Airspace Elements for airspace data support in current operations. When required, the ATN-AVICS integrates into the national or host nation airspace system and complies with Federal Aviation Administration, International Civil Aviation Organization, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and the European Organization for the Safety of Air Navigation, standards for stability and civil support operations. Although the ATN-AVICS is a tactical system, it can support Army requirements in a non-temporary, non-tactical type setting. The inherent flexibility of the ATN-AVICS design also allows for its use in fixed-base environments. More information can be found in TC 34.6. The ATN-AVICS provides area surveillance and aircraft identification capability for a 25 nautical mile radius. The system consists of 3 integrated radars: airport surveillance radar, precision approach radar, and secondary surveillance radar with 7 air traffic controllers. The ATN-AVICS is transportable by C-17 or larger intra-theater cargo aircraft for total system deployment, including prime movers, shelters, radar group, and generators. The ATN-AVICS shelter, sensor pallet, and generators are externally air transportable by the UH-60 or larger helicopters and may be segmented. An ANTSQ-21 Tactical Airspace Integration System. The ANTSQ-221 is a digital and analog system for airspace control planning, operations, and ATS area support. It provides automation assistance to the full range of airspace planning, enhances airspace management operations in real time, and ensures connectivity between all ATS assets and airspace users in theater. Tactical Airspace Integration System (TAIS) teams can provide Airspace Information Center operations within 30 minutes of arrival in an area of operations. More information can be found in TC 304.6. TAS is the direct link to the Theater Battle Management Core System located within the Air Operations Center. The application Web Airspace Deconfliction is the joint airspace management tool for planning and execution of the Joint Force airspace requirements. It integrates into Command and Control C2 systems with enhanced compatibility with joint, multinational, and civil command, control, communication, and intelligence systems. TAS is a mobile system with 4 workstations. Communications include line-of-sight and satellite-based voice communication systems, GPS, fax, improved data modem, and secure telephone unit, II. It maximizes synchronization of battlefield airspace, supporting force operations and minimizing fratricide. ANTSQ-198B Tactical Terminal Control System. The ANTSQ-198 Tactical Terminal Control System is a high-mobility multi-purpose wheeled vehicle, HMMWV, mounted ATC system for the Tactical Aviation Control Team mission. The Tactical Terminal Control System enables visual flight rules control of air traffic at drop zones, landing zones (LCS), pickup zones (PSEs), forward arming and refueling points, FARPs, initial airfields, and temporary helicopter operating areas. It is the system of choice for initial entry operations for localized high-volume aviation operations where ATC is a risk management control. It provides positive and/or procedural ATS control within 15 minutes of arrival. 4 air traffic controllers are assigned to operate the ANTSQ-198 for a 24-hour period. Major communications components include the AN-VRC 114 multiband radios and AN-VRC 104 high-frequency radio. The communications system can convert to a portable battery-operated manpack configuration or be remoted from the vehicle up to 1 kilometer. Blue Force Tracker is mounted adjacent to the radio set control, providing on-the-move, near real-time horizontal and vertical information exchange using a GPS. The GPS connects to wireless and satellite-based networks to display its own location, report its location to other systems, and transmit, receive, and display situational awareness and C2 data. The ANTSQ-198 is sling-loadable by a UH-60 or similar helicopter, or it can be transported by a C-130 aircraft load. More information can be found in TC 34.6.